This man exhaled smoke from his mouth. He had the ability to instantly turn someone into a mushroom, and every mushroom had a different variety. Some mushrooms tasted delicious, and this was just one of Komori's abilities. As the most powerful wizard in the magical world, Komori had heard about a lizard that had been cursed with magic and lived in a cave, and he was particularly curious. He summoned his two most formidable subordinates. Komori planned to have them kill the lizard. One of them was Noi, his cousin. She was incredibly strong, but when Noi took off her battle suit, a woman with white hair appeared in her place. Noi had a powerful ability. Any area covered by her smoke would heal. Even if someone had their skin eaten by the lizard, it would heal at an astonishing speed. She could even regenerate severed fingers with her power. Komori's other subordinate, Kokoro, was a man who liked wearing his mask upside down. Kokoro had a peculiar hobby. When facing opponents who couldn't use magic, he chose not to use magic himself. He preferred to defeat his enemies with brute force. However, when facing wizards, Kokoro didn't hold back. He would disassemble them into countless pieces, but he could keep them alive temporarily. They were on their way to the cave to avenge the more than 10 people killed by the lizard. As soon as they entered the cave, they realized something was wrong. Zombies were gnawing on humans in the alley. It turned out that today was the annual horror night. At midnight, the humans who had been harmed by wizards would rise from their graves and attack the living. It sounded terrifying, but the cave's residents treated it as a competition. They first killed the zombies, then monks appeared to calm the spirits. The killer would then retrieve an identity tag from the zombie's body. The identity tag was used as points that could be exchanged for various rewards. The residents kept killing zombies until nightfall, and Kaiman and his group had almost wiped out the zombies in their area. However, the zombies on the other side suddenly vanished. The group assumed Kaiman was responsible, but when 4 people appeared in front of them, Kaiman felt nervous. Kokoro looked like he would be hard to handle. Fujita immediately pointed to Kaiman, but when he turned to confirm with Ebisu, he found Ebisu was almost eaten by zombies. Despite the sudden appearance of wizards, Kaiman wasn't afraid. He had chosen to become completely immune to magic, and now, killing them would be easy for him. Nikaido, however, felt something wasn't right. She wanted Kaiman to wait before attacking, but Kaiman rushed forward. Kokoro chose to face Kaiman alone in a duel. What Kaiman didn't know was that Kokoro was not only skilled in magic but also in martial arts. With just a hammer, Kokoro could block all of Kaiman's close-range attacks. In fact, Kokoro was even stronger than Kaiman in hand-to-hand combat. Meanwhile, Nikaido was fighting Noi. After Nikaido kicked Noi felt Nikaido's moves were impressive. Nikaido wondered for a moment, feeling her strength wasn't enough. But when Noi got up, she decided to try befriending Nikaido. Then she remembered that she was supposed to kill her and launched an attack on Nikaido. Nikaido didn't back down and fought back. Both of them were incredibly powerful. In the end, Kaiman and Nikaido were both knocked to the ground. Nikaido was knocked unconscious. Kaiman, furious upon seeing this, grabbed a knife and prepared to kill Kokoro. However, Kokoro had already completely anticipated Kaiman's attack. Kokoro broke Kaiman's knife and then smashed his hammer into Kaiman's skull. Kaiman's brain began to work up a plan, but he collapsed to the ground. Kokoro found it dull, not expecting the fight to end so quickly. As Kokoro relaxed his guard, a broken sword pierced his chest. Kaiman had not died. He stood up and bit into Kokoro's skull, swallowing it. Kokoro, confused, wondered if he was hallucinating. But now that Kokoro was fully awake, he realized he had to completely decapitate Kaiman. In the end, Nikaido